Against my window, I can't stand the rain. Against my window, I can't stand the rain. Hello, people. Hello, everybody. I am with my microphone. That's not one of these days. I'm going to connect this microphone. You know, do you remember that cartoon? It was not a cartoon, a character. And they used to sing banana na toot 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 banana toot 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 banana toot 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 toot. You remember that? It's been a long time, many months ago. This reminds me of that. Anyway, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. And if you are usual, my two followers, welcome back. How you guys doing? This is Violeta, and life this week, life is being lifing. Oh my goodness! Like Shanae used to. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! This has been. Okay, so the first thing is that I had to cancel, or we had to cancel our vacations. I'm on vacation right now. I'm done with work for a few weeks, and we were looking and everything, getting everything ready, and looking for hotels, Airbnbs, the right beach to go to, because for me, like I mentioned before, water and vacation goes together. I need to see water, especially if it's salt water. More than merry, better. And if it's a river, a lake, I can take it too. I am not that demanding. A creek, I don't care. I just want to see water. And we were so close. We like, okay, this is where we're going. We decided to go to Mexico, and you know, um, so we were so close. But I don't know if I mentioned. I know I talk about Lily Bay, Jennifer Lopez. You know Lily. But we also have another dog that we love, and his name is Chico. Yeah, I named both of them. Don't judge me. Okay. So I had Chico and Lily, and Chico came before Lily. And we rescued Chico. My husband and I were looking for a small dog, and he's not small, but he's not big. He's in between small and medium size. And I might put a picture of him somewhere. I'm not sure. But a few months ago, he started to he got sick. He was not retaining food, keeping any food down, and um and he started to lose weight, and we changed the food, thinking like maybe it's the type of food that we are giving him. Excuse me. But we are, we try something different, and it works for a few days, and then he got sick again. So we finally took him to the doctor. And you know that, in Latin America, where things are changing, but in Latin America, we don't we don't keep dogs like we keep dogs here in the States. Dogs are more to take care of the house and watch the house and protect us. And it's rarely, very, very rare that you see a house dog. But here, we do take care of the dogs in a different way. And, they're part of the family, and they're indoors dogs most sometimes. And anyway, so We used to take him to the vet and get him his vaccinations, and even the food that we got are very expensive, and but we still got him good food and all that, and give him his medications, and the vet says that he had a heart problem, and she sent a medication that we have to give him for the rest of his life. You know, so his health has been declining. He's very skinny. When we got him and we brought him to the house, he looked like a little dog that used to go to the gym or something like that. He just walked like this, like those men that you see in the gym working out. He looks like, he was muscles all over, and he was walking like this every time that we used to take him for a walk. He walks like this, barks at everything and everybody. So we're like, oh my God, he can't behave, but we love him anyways. You knew that Chico was walking in the neighborhood because he was barking at everything and anything. So, and like I said, he was all muscles and he walked like that. And now he's very skinny, and, he can't see well. He can't hear. He's losing a lot of, he had lost a lot of weight. He's just skin and bones right now. So, we're like, okay, so we need to give him his medication, but his medication make him go use the bathroom a lot. He pee all the time, a lot. So, but the good thing is that he tell us, when he wants to go out. So it was around the clock. Okay, we need to take in the middle of the night, we need to take him out. But things got worse. And now he is, he doesn't know which way he's going. He doesn't have a sense of direction. Like I say, he can't hear, he can't see well, you know. So we talked to the vet again, and he let us know that we should start thinking about that eventually we have to put him to sleep. Um, that's a very tough decision. Um, if you guys have a way, because you don't know, we don't want him to suffer, but we don't want to do this. We don't want to make that decision. I don't think he's at that point yet. And that's what the vet said, that, we have to start thinking that eventually we will have to make that decision. And we understand we don't want him to suffer. We want him to have a quality of life. So if any of you knows and have any suggestion, please put it in the comments how to deal with this situation, because it's sad. So that's why we cancel our vacations, because we don't want to be, we can't just go and try to enjoy yourself and go, wear my bikini and all the fat hanging, because, it's okay. It's okay. Who cares? And, you know, worrying about how he's doing on this side. The, the, so we decided not to go anywhere for now, and see how he's developing. And now the the vet sent him some medication, so he's able to sleep more. Before it was every few minutes he had to go out, but now he can sleep all night, but he's not doing well. So we are very sad, and but sometimes the things happen, and you have to do what you have to do, and hopefully you know when it's time. And yeah. So anyway, the some good things, this is sad. Some good things. Went to with some girlfriends to this candlelight concert, and it's like it is so much fun. I thought I was gonna lately I don't want to go anywhere because I'm taking a medication where I'm falling asleep, during the day. So you can see me if I have to go to a place where I have to be there more longer than an hour. I'm like, fighting, like Durant, fighting to stay awake because I'm falling asleep. So I'm like, "Oh, I want to go to a concert and it's going to be a string concert, violins." I'm like, oh, no. But this was fun. This was fun. And I think I'm going to try to put a picture so you have an idea if you haven't seen this. But it's like candlelight concert, and they will be playing 90s hip hop. So you're gonna be listening to Jay-Z, Outkast, Missy Elliott, Tupac, Biggie. I mean, wow. Wow. But with violin. Like, it was beautiful. That brought me joy. Thank you, Tracy, for taking me. That was my birthday gift from Tracy, my good friend. And I have fun. And the hour went like this, 1 hour. So if you guys have a chance, I know that the group that was there before us, it was a Fleetwood Mac concert. So I can imagine. Oh my goodness, it was really, really nice. So that was fun. And then the following day, yeah, I was busy. Mhm. The following day, my Bible study group took us, me and well, we were celebrating our birthdays. Our teacher from the Bible study group, my birthday are the same month. She's of the 16th of May, and I'm the 23rd of May. So yeah, I know it's June. You know, this is when we were able to get together and celebrate. So that's fun. We went to a seafood place, one of those that are popping everywhere, and everything is fried. Everything is fried. So we have fried calamari, so lobster, fish, shrimp. I mean, everything was fried. So so everybody was ordering, and everybody like, can I have a glass of water? Can I have a glass of water, please? Can I have water with lemon, please? And then when it was my turn, can I have a beer? For me, for me, um, fried seafood goes with beer. That's the only way. Good certain things, but I did feel judged. You know, Somebody say, "Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere." Do you think they were judging me? Somebody was judging me. You know, the Bible said don't get drunk. It didn't say don't drink. And I had one beer. What's the name of that? Willing. It was good, So I had fun, And one of the ladies told the waitress that we were celebrating our birthdays, and we didn't celebrate one of the girls that her birthday was back in April. So we get together when we get together, okay? But we are a fun group. If you want to be part of my Bible study group, send me a message, because I will include you. We used to do it in person, but now it's virtually, so you can get in. This is a great group. Anyway, so she had a glass of wine. So, okay. But yeah, one of the ladies told the waitress that it was her birthday, and they start playing birthday music. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. So I got up and I was, yay, yay, yay. So, and another lady got up too and she was dancing with me. Yay! So hopefully they didn't think it was the beer that got me happy because I was happy to be around them. There are a good group of ladies, very supportive. It's not just like a distance group. We are friends and we support each other and we pray for each other. And the last thing, well, the next thing, yeah, the last thing I did was we I got invited to a wedding and I don't like weddings. I think weddings are overrated. Oh my goodness. I don't like weddings. I don't. Don't judge me. Yeah, you judging me because of the beer already, right? Okay. But yeah, I don't like weddings and I got invited. I think they're boring and so I don't. This wedding was special because this is a lady that a girl that I've been working with for years. I know her son and I know her, and she's a very, very special girl, and she's been working to overcome. She's an overcomer. And she called me, she personally called me to invite me to the wedding. So I couldn't say no. So I went to her wedding. It was cute, I almost cried because I know what she's been through. And the her husband now is a good man. He is a good man. It's hard to find, cute and, very respectful, very, taking care of her, taking care of their son, and now they have another son, and it's a good man. And what is so special about him, besides he's a good person, hard worker, is that he bring the check to her and let her. It's a Latino thing. I don't know if they do it here, but in Latin America, the man bring the woman the check, and he do what he budget, and she does what she needs to do. So yeah. So yeah, he's a good man. So I almost cried just to see them together, and they look so cute together. So I'm glad I went. Um, so it was nice. And I did some harvest again. Yeah. Harvest time. Ta-da! Okay. Yeah. These are my strawberries from my garden. Don't judge me. Stop judging me. Beer, wedding. Yeah, I don't like I still don't like weddings. Don't invite me to a wedding. But yeah, look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Can they be smaller? But anyway, so yeah, I did some harvest. And today it's been raining, it's gray and sad, but we're going to do what we're going to do. Just stay afloat, pray. And one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about real quick, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll was introduced to me by one of my friends and coworkers. I didn't listen to the video that she sent me right away, but when I listened to him, I love his songs. I, I think sometimes he have to come out for air because he's just sing the whole thing, no instrumental, but he had this song, "Love You Are My Strength." Oh my goodness. When I first listened to that song, I almost cried, and I listened to it over and over and over again. And then I listened to some other songs, Christian songs from him, and I'm not done yet. Yet. No. that he started with other music, right? But now I think he sings mostly Christian music, and they're beautiful. Sad. What's up? What's up, Jelly? Why all your songs are sad, But beautiful, beautiful music. And but question, can you separate the artist from the person? Because there's a lot of things coming out about, and it's personal. It's his relationship, nothing like, no R. Kelly, no Bill Cosby, no, nothing like that. It's personal. It's about him divorcing and all things that coming out. And even that every time he professes he talks about his beliefs, he talks about God and how God is been working in his life, and he gives testimony on where he was and where he is now. But there's some things that I don't agree with, but I don't have any right to judge him. But at the same time, in my mind, in my brain, I can't separate what is been one of the thing. Well, I don't want to make this political. I don't agree with some of the things, like I say, he has done. And if you want to learn more about him and his history, his testimony, he talks about it and how God has brought him out, you know and he's about to be ex-wife, uh has a podcast, and she's very open about their relationship and all the things that. And it's hard for me, it is hard for me now, try to listen and try not to think about all this information that's coming up. I just want to ask you this. Can you separate the singer from the person? You know, like I wasn't able and I'm still not able to listen to R. Kelly's songs because of what and nothing like that. Nothing. Jelly Roll has done nothing like that. But it's just, I'm confused. It's a lot of noise that is going on here. Like, it's hard. How you do it? Can you do it? Separate one thing from the other. You know, tell me how you do it and tell me why, you do it like that, because I am just, I, I'm confused and I want to, I'm nobody. I make mistakes but I'm still a believer. I drink a beer, but I'm still a believer. I sing songs from every gender, but I'm still a believer. So I'm nobody to tell other people anything about their lives. But for me, it's hard not to put this together and see, is this what it, just tell me how you do it, and I hopefully um I can get to the point. I need to pray about it, to get to that point where, God tells me what to do, because I'm confused. And we have so many good singers out there that have a very turbulent lives. And, you know, it's not like it's the past, it's the present. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be a better person. I pray about it all the time. So God help me to be a better person and not judge. I don't want to judge. So anyway, so that's it's been happening. So, I am gonna be here eating my bean, that wants to be strawberry. Don't judge me. You know, you don't have one, do you? Talk to you later.